Okay, I'm installing a fresh printer now, but it is always recommended that we should do a ping test before we start the installation process, because we don't want to get stuck in the middle. So I know the printer has an IP address of 172.20.110.228, so let's ping that. Alright, I'm getting the ICMP echo reply, but sometime you might not get that when you have multiple VPN installed in your workstation, or maybe you have one single VPN through a third party. You might not get ping reply. For me, I have to disconnect the third party VPN that I had. I also work for another company, so I had a VPN that was connected before and I was not getting any ICMP echo reply. So make sure you have not connected to any other VPN except your work. Also, sometimes your built-in Windows Defender, the firewall, blocks ICMP echo reply. So you can allow your IPs from your firewall. If you type firewall.cpl, so this is your firewall. You can do some kind of troubleshoot here. You can adjust your IPs from here to allow or block. You can also disable your firewall for like a minute or so to do the test if you can reach to that IP address of the printer you want to install that. But the goal here is to do the necessary troubleshoot to reach out the IP address of the printer you want to install. If you need to disable your firewall for 30 seconds just to make sure you have the connectivity and your firewall is not standing in the middle of this, and then disconnect any third-party VPN if you're connected at the moment, just to make sure you can reach out your printer's IP address. So I'll go to the control panel, control.exe, printer, device and printer, and then add a printer. Printer is not listed. Add a printer using an IP address or hostname. So I'll change it to TCP IP device, and then I know the IP address for the printer, which is 172.20.110.228. Next, and then it is asking for the driver. It is asking if it should use any of the following driver, but we don't have this driver installed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click have disk. See, these are the drivers that it has at the moment, but my driver is different. So the driver is here, and the model is M452, and I'm going to select this auto run. It should be somewhere auto run. Yeah, auto run. Again, the model is M452, color printer, HP. So I have disk, and then browse, and then I'm already in the directory. So I'm going to select auto run, open, okay, next, and I will take off TCL or something like that, and I'm going to mention the location. IT zone, and then IT zone B. Next, it's installing. Says you have successfully added. So I will do a test print, and let me go and check if it's printing. All right, I have the paper in my hand. So it print out with the color functionalities. Finish. But I will not make it my default printer. Well, I should have the printer here now. Go again. This is the one I just installed. But I'm not going to make it my default printer, because when I go home, this is my default printer. When I'm in the office, this is my office printer. But if I also go to the web address here, 172.20.110.228, network and identification, this is the host name. I can change it to this one, IT zone B, HP color. I can rename with this, but the problem will be it will lose all the connections of all the clients. That means every people that is currently connected with that printer, the printer is going to go offline. So we have to reinstall or maybe reconnect with that printer. So I definitely don't want that. This is the domain name, and then if I go to the home, gives us a ink availability. We can also modify from here. Thank you.